Alright, here we go. We did the Big Sean, we did the Eminem verse, the Royce verse, and we did the music video for Lithuania. Now it's time for the actual album review. Roll it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Channel's name is TheThirdErnest. I'm Ernest Adiano III. Y'all guys, third family. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing at the end of the video. If you like what you see, don't do it now. You don't know what the fuck. If you're new here, you don't know what the fuck's going on. But yo, like I said in the cold open, we're finally getting to Detroit #2 or Detroit 2 from Big Sean, the entire album review. Like I said, I did the Lithuania because it actually has a music video, which was fire. And then I also did Friday Night Cypher because obviously M and Royce and everybody, basically all of Detroit, was on that motherfucker. So if you want to see either one of those videos, I'll probably link it in the description. I'll put a card up here somewhere, who fucking knows. But I'm excited to get to this Big Sean album review because I barely started getting into Big Sean like religiously on his most recent album, because before that I had always had that like bad taste in my mouth, that like negative stigma that he puts out like radio pop friendly, like pop heavy, basically radio smash hits, and they are smash hits. That doesn't normally lead to me thinking that he's a good rapper. Now, when it comes to this album right here, and when he released the track listing, I saw a lot of features. And normally, like a lot of the times, whenever you have this many features, it's because the features are being used as a crutch to try to like lift up the album because you couldn't do it on your own. But I'm excited. Let's just stop talking. Let's get into it. Follow your boy on Instagram and on Twitter at TheThirdErnest, just like the channel. Links are down in the description below. And we got Detroit 2, Big Sean. Let's get it. Actually, before we get started, I don't really do too many album reviews, so I want to point it out, especially if this is your first time here or if you're expecting me to break down every bar just like I would normally do on a single, like on an actual video. When it comes to album reviews and full album listens, I'm not going to break down every single bar. I'll point out the ones that are like the most like enticing, like the ones that are the most fire or the most hard, like I'll point those out, but we're just going to go through and get the vibe of the album. It's not going to be like an actual lyrical breakdown.
Yeah, well, that's what they've been waiting on.
Yes, it is.
Critical, ain't no time left on the clock. When it's your time, give them something to watch. I picked out the locks till I buy up the block, and I know I'm a gift, but I didn't got the box and they want me to stop. But why would I stop? I am unstoppable. Hold up, why would I stop?
Yo, is this Metro Boomin? Is that who this producer is? I don't know if it is because I didn't hear a producer tag, but that shit was hard, son. The way the beat came in right there. And he said, I know I'm a gift, but I think outside the box, like gift box, he's a gift, but he's not in a box like a gift normally would be. That shit's hard.
Why would I stop?
God damn.
Why would I stop? This shit the antidote, this the cure cancer flow, stop a pandemic and the globe, the product of.
He said, oh fuck, this beat is hard as fuck, dog. This that cure cancer flow. Like this is that miracle type flow. That stop a pandemic flow. God damn, son. It's gonna be hard for me to get through this whole album review without wanting to break down the bars because he's so bar heavy, but I'ma have to. This video is not about to be a fucking 2-hour video.
Dylan, Pimp C, the Triller, this shit might go 2 trip for Triller though. I see you critical, I'm not hospitable. Favorite rappers, I done cut they umbilicals. Red Wings jersey, B.I.G. look like Pac. The black of the berry, more they want to see it rock.
This motherfucker said, I'm the fucking father of all these rappers. He said, a hospital for these rappers, I cut the umbilical. The new dad is the one that normally like the doctor gives him the honors of cutting the umbilical. So he's sonning all these rappers, son. Like, God, fuck.
They want to see it rock. I'm going down as one of the guys. G-O-D-D-O-A, dead or alive. I'm laying low, they could be espionage. This ain't no walk in the park, you can't slide. Solution to everyone else around me.
This ain't no walk in the park, you can't slide. Like a park that has a... God, fuck, dog. Alright, I can't pause it this much.
Problems next episode, got the whole fucking world watching. I might lead a series, come back like I'm rhyming, get it now. The DJ gon' drop this, we made it from scratch. I'm minding my business and all of it's black. My dog on the same way the most.
I'm minding my business and all of it's black, like black owned businesses. And he said the DJ gonna drop this, we made it from scratch. Like we came up in the game on our own. No, it wasn't handed to us. We had to start from the bottom and now we're here, but like a DJ scratches. Fuck. This is a good ass intro to this album.
House in the hills, ain't no hills in the D, so we all in the field. Whoa. Running shit 5K, 3K, Andre.
Hey,
Hero in my hood when they dress like me, that's cosplay.
He said said, I'm the hero in the hood. When they dress like me, that's cosplay. Like literally cosplay dress, like they dress up like heroes, or they dress up like superheroes or villains. That's fucking tight. That is the way you open a motherfucking album right there. Holy shit. All right, next up we got Lucky Me. Goddamn, I'm hyped from that first track, son.
If they want my spot, then they gotta come for me. Just know I want this shit more than whatever it is you want from me. And the only thought at night that comforts me is starving whoever's hunting me. Shit, lucky me.
The only thing that makes me sleep at night is starving whoever's hunting for me. Because they're not going to eat because they want to eat me alive, but I'm not going to give them that chance, so they're starving. Like the ability to think like this in order to make these words. Like where most people would say something super basic, he says it and flips it in another way that sounds fucking dope.
From hell by 1 degree, surrounded by niggas who did first degree, and the other ones that never got their first degree. Sheesh.
First degree murder, first degree, 1 degree surrounded by hell, and first degree diploma. Shit, dog.
Lucky me. Yeah, I done slash hoes like I'm Slash on some rock star shit. Even bought Slash old crib, that's rock star as it gets.
This is a whole complete switch up. These are in order. This is not shuffled. It's like this is a complete ass 180 from the first track in terms of the way that the beat sounds and the flow and everything.
Doctor said they had to cut it open, put a pacemaker on it to put it back on beat. So my mama took me to holistic doctors and they prescribed me magnesium for 2 weeks. Went back to the regular doctors and they said, huh, damn, looks like we don't need to proceed. That's how I know that Western medicine weak. Man, lucky.
Yo, that's like, it's a double-edged sword when you talk about that kind of shit, because like, yes, there might be things that the magnesium might have helped, but talking like that, and you're gonna, like, people who actually need modern medicine to survive, people who actually need a pacemaker. Like my brother has a fucking, he has an internal defibrillator in his chest in case his heart like fucking he starts having a ventricular fibrillation. Like that's not gonna be fixed by magnesium if that happens again, and that is a life or death situation. In 30 seconds, if you're not helped within the first 10, you're dead, basically. Like, it's cool that like Eastern medicine is good, but like also modern medicine has its place, you know what I'm saying?
Chosen one, and safe for the special occasions like I was Opus One. You know, and I'ma live forever like Walt Disney, the Frozen one. The flu so many times.
I'ma live forever like Walt Disney, the Frozen one. Not only like Disney, like the fucking movie, Frozen. And then Opus One is a brand of wine, like you save me for a special occasion, like you save expensive wine and champagne. It's tight.
To lose and more to prove, ain't running from nothing, but haven't lost sight of the finish line that we been running to. Little bitch, this Detroit fucking too. My thoughts is all black, yeah, I'm back to the roots. Fuck your white flag, ho, I don't want no truce, and we all in a huddle, they like it's on you. Look.
Oh, hold up. He said my thoughts is all black. I'm running back to my roots. Like the movie and like the show Roots. Like I think Oprah was in Roots, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously about slavery and all black, like. This language flip, the dual meanings that he has, they come so quick.
Ain't no roses at my feet, just the blood on the concrete. Look, the mission is COVID, I stuck to the code and you don't know the code. Once they start me up and just know that it's over, my soul.
Hold the fuck up, dog. All right, that beat switch. Now we getting into it. Like the beginning, it was like all sunshine and roses. Now it's like nitty gritty time. You know what I'm saying?
Brody, I know you don't know me. I'm buffed up my chest up. I feel like Hulk Hogan. I walk in the building like everybody on me. Move heaven on earth. This shit feel like erosion. And down, I'm the king. I'm consulting the soldiers who talk to.
Fuck, dog. He's just going in. I was not expecting the beat flip from the beginning half. I thought it was all just gonna be like all gonna just be that vibe. Like, oh, we're feeling good out here. We made it. Nah.
In my bitch laying legendary, it's insinuated. 2 guards outside barricaded while I'm serenading. Paradise COVID while I'm stroking. Pussy tight, I'm claustrophobic. She's so damn down and devoted. Got me wondering what's her motives. Remember my feelings don't.
She's so damn down and devoted. I'm wondering what's her motives, dog. Like you can't trust nobody out here. Like she's like, why is she so down for me? Why is she so down to ride? What is she trying to gain out of me? That's such a toxic way of thinking. But whenever you're from the streets or whenever you've been fucked over, like that's why people say that their heart is jaded, because they can't see the good anymore. They see the good and wonder why that good is potentially camouflaging the bad that's soon to come. Dog, that's fucking crazy. The other song was hype, but this one had me like fucking everywhere. Like, oh shit, we up. Oh shit, we in the fucking shit now. Oh, okay, we out, we back again, no big deal. Oh fuck, we're back again? I haven't heard this track yet with Nipsey Hussle. This Nipsey Hussle track, when I saw it, was the first one that made me think like, I don't know about this fucking track list, because I'm like, I don't want people to be using Nipsey Hussle's name to gain clout or gain notoriety or gain attention from his passing. Like, he's obviously an iconic figure in hip-hop now, so I didn't want that to be that. Like, after he died and then Khaled released a track like right after his passing with Nipsey Hussle and fucking John Legend, I was like, of course he did. And I didn't want that to be this. So I haven't heard this, so we about to figure it out. What's up?
Fuck rap, I'm a street legend. Block love me with a deep reverence. I was birthed in a C-section. Helicopters and police presence.
One thing about Nipsey Hussle's flow is it just seems like he was saying sentences all the time. Like, he was just stating things all the time. It was never like Big Sean on that last one. He was rapping like this, like da. Like, it never had like that type of flow. It was like he was talking every single bar. And that's what this sounds like.
Then we slide out the east exit. But every time we get to fucking niggas up, TMZ catch it. Fuck rap, I'm a street legend.
He never had like hardest bars, like actual like Eminem or Big Sean or Royce the 5'9", the way that they can flip and manipulate the English language to like make bars and make wordplay and like that was never hit Nipsey Hussle's flow. It was just more so about stating like he's a real one. He always sounded like his mental state was above the position that he was in. He always was always wanting to level up and pass on that like knowledge to people. Like, yo, you didn't got to be out there on the streets like I was, but you can just be on your grind and don't be spending your money foolishly. Like all this kind of like higher level thinking. That was what he was all about, which is why people, you know, they respected him.
Most of the girls I know addicted to social media. All the time they put in, they could've wrote encyclopedias. Mama said it only takes one time to fuck up your whole Wikipedia. And as your son, I can see the type of life that you see me in.
Yo, and my mama always told me it only take one time to fuck up your whole Wikipedia. As you know, Wikipedia is like user written. So like people can go in there and change all your shit. So it only takes one time. It only takes one fuck up in the public eye for people to just like troll your whole shit. This generation is addicted to social media. All the time that they spend on Instagram, they could have been writing encyclopedias. Like, they could be great if they weren't wallowing in their own sorrow about watching other people be great. Fuck, dog.
After what happened in Nipsey, I reached out to Kendrick. It wasn't even no real issues there to begin with. Lack of communication and wrong information from people fueled by the ego. It's like mixing flames with these, banging over blocks that they don't own, thinking that's home. Boy, you think that's where you from? You don't really know where you from. You don't know how deep your roots is and what your ancestors had done. So God bless all of the sons and daughters who knew their history, so they knew where to take it farther. And all the ones that stuck with me like good barbers. Looking at my life story, God's a good author.
Stuck with me like good barbers. Like, yo, when you women don't know, I guess you do with stylists, but whenever you find one good barber, you stick with that motherfucker. Shouts to Daniel. Shouts to Johnny Guzman, RIP, dog. Those are my barbers, by the way, one's passed. And he said they banging over blocks because their parents didn't put in the work to understand where they're from or what their family lineage or what the slaves or what people had done to get to their position. So they're wasting their position by banging over the block. They're slaves to the game in the same way that their ancestors were slaves, with the main difference between them being their ancestors knew they were slaves and wanted to get out. Over here, they don't even know they're slaves. They think that they on their grind, but they're slaving, literally. Fuck.
In high school, I learned chemistry, biology, but not how to cope with anxiety, or how I could feel like I'm by myself on an island with depression on all sides of me.
And he said this depression and anxiety got me feeling like I'm on an island with it surrounding me, like I'm the only one going through it. And that's something about all mental issue stigma, is that like people are afraid to speak up about it. So everybody feels like they're the only ones going through it because the other people that are going through it are afraid to speak out about it. That right there, that end part where it's like listening to an interview of Nipsey like after the fact, after his passing, that's like Juice WRLD on that, like Juice WRLD Speaks from Heaven on his album. That shit was sad, dog. RIP to both of them.
I was raised by the wolves.
Yo, before we get started, you've never heard, which you might not if you're watching this video, I don't know how in-depth people are with rock music. Group Incubus, they have a song called In the Company of Wolves. In the company of wolves, I sat in silence, observant and afraid. It was there with her eyes like glowing embers, the man you see was made. Whoo, dog.
I was raised by the wolves, apes till they fool. Run through the night, playing with your life. Go against the pack, that's risk in your life. Better play it right, yeah, you better play it right. I got loyalty ATM.
Holy fuck, dog. The beats that are coming in, every time they come in, the beats are hitting harder than I expected them to. You playing with your life if you go against the pack. Fucking crazy, dog.
Me, I can't break a commitment. I just seen people fuck up the whole team cause they couldn't play their position. Talk about they didn't mean it, bitch. You know the road to hell was paved with good intentions.
God, dude, the way that this dude just fucking writes. His lyrical style is fucking crazy. He said, I done seen people fuck up the whole team because they don't know how to play their position. Everybody wants to be the star. Everybody wants to be the captain, but not everybody's built like that. So the people that aren't built like that and think that they are, they fuck up the whole flow of the team because they're trying to like come into a position where they don't belong.
I feel safer taking risks and I can't eat this on my own life. Put my back against the wall just to see how much I grow, dog. I was raised by the wolves.
I back myself into this corner just to see how much I've grown. Like the way that you back your children into the corner and make the little notches on the fucking on the door frame. Fucking fire.
I was raised by the wolves, paid on my doors. Pick myself up and turn my back to the breeze. Oh, spin a million, don't let me down. You said you died for me, where there's the ground. Ice on my wrist.
Ice on my fucking wrist, ice in my veins. It's a cold, cold world. You could be predator, you could be hunting, or you could be prey, being the hunted. You choose. Fuck. That track right there, that went hard. Every song has fucking gone. Like, every song's gone in, son. And the two features that have been so far, they're what I wanted them to be. We're rolling right along so far. This is what I wanted from this album. Next up, we got Body Language with Bay, and then with Ty Dolla $ign. I'm gonna go on record and say that Ty Dolla $ign is this generation, this new era of artists. He's their Nate Dogg. R.I.P.
Don't just take your clothes off, take the problems off, take the armor off, take all the drama off, let go your responsibilities you've been holding down.
See what I mean? Just the way that he talks. Take your clothes off, not just that. Take what's on your soul off. Like, be vulnerable with me. Take that armor off. It's not just about having sex. We out here trying to be like connected to each other, physically and mentally and emotionally.
Baby, come closer, closer, bring it to me. Ooh, yeah.
It's dope hearing Jhené, right? That's how it's said. It's dope hearing her feature like in a different type of sound than what she normally produces. Like her albums normally don't have this type of structured beat. It doesn't sound like this.
I'm busting while you bust back in the bathtub, pouring champagne on that ass like I'm Dame Dash. Goddamn, your last nigga blew with his lame ass.
Pouring champagne on your ass like I'm Dame Dash, like he used to fucking in the Big Pimpin' video on the yacht. But yo, they do got these like their chemistry on these like sexually charged tracks, like Jhené and Big Sean. Bro, it's a fucking vibe, and I'm here for it. Like even on his feature on her album, it was fucking a vibe.
Late night conversation, can you speak my body language? I'm about to ride that dick so crazy I might break it. I'm so horny, so for more.
It's a fucking vibe, dog.
And girl, your lips taste so sweet.
That one was a fucking vibe. Like 100%. There is yet to be a bad song on this album. I just realized that this next track is harder than my demons, and I have heard this one before. I heard it one time, and I was not a fucking fan at all. It could have just been that it caught me off guard. It wasn't something I was expecting. So I'm gonna give it another listen.
Hard work don't mean shit if it ain't smart. Ooh, I'ma run the player to the max. Need me, see my third eye's on left eye. Can't let them easy eat me, no sir. I don't even do flu shots. Click with me everywhere I go, so every pick a group shot. I don't
Click with me everywhere I go, so every pick a group shot. Like click, like camera click, but also click like the group. That's fire.
They don't gotta love you if they need you. Got angels and demons on three when they ain't coming to no agreement. And I got me working harder than my Luther Vandross. Never too much. Now we two up. Who us? Yeah, real.
Never too much. Never too much. That's Luther Vandross track, by the way. Not my favorite. That's the first one where it's like I'm gonna skip over it every fucking time.
There's no romance in without the pain. I pray you get everything you missing. Everything you missing.
Yo, Big Sean obviously is not a singer, but what he's saying and the melody of what he's saying is fire. What would have been even more fire is if J. Cole came in and sang this hook, because this got J. Cole written all over it.
In condition, I wonder if Granddad would have seen these Instagram vixens every 50 minutes where he had did everything that he did or he didn't. I wonder how I feel to be rapping. So that's my fucking
If Granddad had seen all these fucking bitches all over Instagram, it's a whole new world we live in with whole new problems. Like, life was simple. Divorce wasn't as high as it was because we didn't have temptation in our face 24/7, you know?
And if you feeling stagnant, just know you attracting the energy that you put out there. You a walking magnet. You got a whole city to inspire. It's so cold in the D, so through their eyes you on fire. Going platinum once like catching lightning in a bottle, but you do it 50 times. And you realize contracts say a lot between the lines.
You realize contracts say a lot between the lines. Like you're reading between the lines, but a contract says exactly what it says. It's spelled out. But even when it's spelled out, it's saying something else. It's fire.
And you buy everything you want, but it barely make you different. And find out random bitches can't even compare the commitment. And you learn hearing doubts doesn't mean you have to listen. And you can't believe how much you made, not money, a difference. And find out everything you had was everything you missing.
That whole last part, with everything about that, was a fucking bar. All this superficial shit, the bitches, the money, the fame, the wealth, the clout, that don't mean shit because what matters is who you are. That's fucking fire, dog. That track was dope. I'm telling you, J. Cole on the fucking hook would have been money. But we got next, ZTFO. I'm sure this stands for something, but I don't know.
Signal going in and out. Swimming in the house. Live with no doubts. Zen the fuck out. Big dog plays.
Zen the fuck out. That's what it means. Zen, ZTFO. That's fire. And this beat is fucking hard.
Invite your random host to my house cause your energy is too whack. I can't waste a sex on you and give you everything you can't give me back. If we don't have the same.
I can't waste my physical, like I can't waste physical energy or mental energy because you can't give me everything back. Again, the two-way street. You give, if you don't get what you give, you're gonna be drained.
Same vision and we can't exchange contacts. I don't get mad, I don't react.
I missed the bar. I heard it, but I missed it. Something about we don't have the same vision, then we can't exchange contacts. Like literally contacts in our phone. Don't be hitting my line, but also contacts like the vision. Fire. I think that's what I heard.
We don't have the same vision and we can't exchange contacts. I don't get mad, I don't react, I just relax. Look down and say fuck your life. If you been down, you stayed up all night. I didn't survive things I shouldn't survive, so what? That gotta be God. My God. Top 5, number 1. Quit trying to even the signal going in and out.
Top 5, number 1, quit trying to even the odds, like even numbers, odd numbers. And then I survived things that I thought that I would never survive. That gotta be God. Like he's the one gracing me to get out of this. Fire, dog. It's so bar heavy. And he's actually saying shit. It's not just like punchlines for the sake of punchlines. Yeah, that shit was fire. The beat sounds so zen. On top of that, the repeating element of zen the fuck out, it's like got you in this like hypnotic state, like you're zenning out. Yo, that's fire, dog. Everything about this song, again, so far only one track, Closer to My Demons. That's the only one that I don't like.
You said that you would ride for me, and I hear you, but right now I need to feel you right next to me, cause this is all I got, prove that you got me.
God damn, dude, his voice is so unique. And you can hear the pain, and you can hear like, I understand that you got me. I understand that we said till death do us part. I know you say all the right things that you need to say, but I fucking need you right here, right now. I need your presence around because I'm going through it. I've been broken into pieces, and your words, while they're pretty, I need you to, act on those words. This is the first like emotionally that I felt in the album. Damn, there's a redbird right outside my house. R.I.P. Johnny, I see you, boy. But yeah, anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so the songs have a lot of motivation and drive, and they have this like sense of like, I'm gonna go get it myself. But I haven't had that sense of like, damn, pain, sadness. Like that's what this feels like right here. Anderson .Paak's voice, dog, is so unique. I love it.
Conflicted in this free-based world of give and take. Cause I always rather give than to be the one saying thanks. Whoa. Conflicted like being signed to Ye and managed by Jay. Conflicted like being cool with Pusha and Drake. Damn. Conflicted like repping the city where I hardly stay.
Conflicted like being signed to Ye, but managed by Jay. Like Jay and Ye had that drama. And then conflicted like being cool with Pusha and cool with Drake. Like, that fucking beef between them.
So many dark times, I wish I caught a spark or learned I see an eye to eye could be fixed with a heart to heart. So many lost, I feel lost, got me feeling like a real nigga. Holocaust, got me mourning while it's dark. A mistake me being soft or speaking from the heart.
Well, hold your head, but guard your heart. And the robbers rob you wildin' cause your product gone. We mad at Aragona, Brianna, Gianna, Faber gone. Yeah, a lot of
talking about the people who were like upset about the riots, are upset about like setting fire to Target and breaking, storefronts and things like that. Oh, and obviously Gianna is Kobe Bryant's daughter, and she's gone as well. R.I.P.
The land of 50 stars on Hollywood marching. White friends don't got us, I promise you I block them. Straight up. I'ma count my.
The land of 50 stars, like 50 stars in the flag in Hollywood marching, like the stars of Hollywood, like the walk of fame. That's tight. I like that.
I'ma count my bread. I defied the odds and fuck the same quarterback, cause he ain't Saint Laurent. I trust nothing. This industry something. My biggest rival is my mind protecting my thoughts.
Ain't nobody finna do me any type of way. Ain't nobody finna do me dirty. No way. You can't touch me, you not worthy. Dirty bitches don't deserve me. I be careful who I love, cause who I love is who could hurt me. I'ma get at.
And I be careful who I love, because who I love is who can hurt me. And really, they're the only ones, because they're the only ones that I let see behind the curtain. They're the only ones that I let get vulnerable with. So they're the only ones that know how to expose and hurt me. So I be careful with who I show that shit to. It's fire.
Pull up to the house, you thought you died and seen the pearly gates. Nowadays, respect the ones who talking good behind my back and say the bad shit to my face.
But I also respect the ones that be hating on me, but they not doing it behind my back. They being real with me. I respect that. I respect that you are mad enough to say your position to my face.
Cause I'm an underground king, always had the tunnel vision. I'm consistently consistent, so ain't nobody finna do me any type of way.
Beat goes fucking hard, dog. But he said I'm an underground king. I always had the tunnel vision. Like when you go underground, fucking tunnel. I always had the tunnel vision. And the tunnel vision to get to the bag, to get to his dreams, to get to his, like the accomplishments that he envisioned for himself, 2020 vision. He had the vision to get there and not get distracted by anything. Fire. And that beat drop, always gonna go hard. This beat goes hard as fuck.
Ain't nobody finna do that. Ain't nobody finna do me any type of.
Thursday on Ferrari horse and niggas moosing. Yeah.
I'm Ferrari horsing, y'all moosing. That's funny. Yo, hey, Young Thug, you might not like his music, but you can easily say he's one of the most influential rappers that would ever like influence the new generation of rap. Him, Kid Cudi, 808s and Heartbreaks, and like early Drake. All four of them combined, like stirred in the pot, throw a little big L on top. What the fuck if you got? You got the realest and illest killers tied up in the... Alright, that's Eminem. But you put them all together and that's basically what formed the new sound of rap.
Let them trick me out in that as long as I'm living. I can't
Ain't nobody finna do me any type of way. Ain't nobody finna do that. Can't no one do me dirty. Can't no one do me like that.
You know what's fire? Whenever I got it memorized. Already. That in the background, yo, that shit is hype every time. That's what's getting me hype more so than the beat drop, is that fucking on top.
Can't nobody do me dirty, bitch. All that fake shit over, we don't take, we take shit over. Army, Navy, paper soldiers, cut the grass and face the cobras. I'm a walking bucket.
Cut the grass and face the cobras. Face the cobras, dog. Again, like his way of like taking a common phrase, keep your grass cut so that way the snakes will show. But he said cut the grass and face the cobras. That's just hard. I've been recording for an hour and a half talking and listening. God, don't say that this shit ain't a grind, son. We're gonna skip the next one though, because the next one, Lithuania, which I already did a track. I did a whole video for that track already. We're gonna go on to Full Circle with Diddy.
Donuts in the Porsche at the dealer, listening to Dilla. The Lord always made a way, yeah, that's my nigga. He used to move, I felt like a vegetable. Lived 2012 on the sectional.
Yeah, what's dope about the beat, because Diddy's on it, and he's obviously from New York, and it's got like that New York vibe.
Welcome to the Terror Dome. How my hair was grown. All I wanted was a rollie and a Tupac herringbone. Midwest kids, damn near all we used to hear was bone. Two family flat, mommy and aunt used to share a home. Boy,
Two flat family, my mommy and auntie used to share a home, like two house, like in a duplex. God damn. And he said, Midwest kid, damn, all we used to hear is Bone. Like Bone Thugs and Harmony, because they were the shit in the 90s. It's fucking fire.
the smartest thing you could do is stop music and finish school. Gotta be the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. If yesterday...
The smartest thing that they ever said was that you should quit music and finish school. Did he graduate from Michigan? I think he did. But he said that's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Crazy.
Dancing in my living room was my first audition. Puff Big and Mace waving gold bottles in the lenses like
Never let me go, that's the worst feeling. Whoa.
The waving gold bottles like the crystal in the lenses. Yo, that's fucking fire, dog. Like knowing, and he auditioned and like performing those songs, watching them on MTV. That's tight, dog.
Full circle like losing friends from bagging up Ye, the rapper for Ye, who dropped his first album. I was in the 10th grade. To 10 years later, me dropping the #1 the exact same day. So everything come full circle.
Hold up. He says Ciroc Boys Blue Business Circles because the Ciroc logo is a fucking blue circle. That's tight. Full circle like losing friends from backing up Ye to rapping for Ye. All the way around, dog. You just gotta laugh and smile at that type of shit.
Full circle like listening to Big, to growing up they calling you big. Full circle like giving your first Rolex to your first kid. Full circle like exactly what the fuck karma is.
Full circle like exactly what the fuck karma is, because that hoe will come back around and bite you. This is the shit that I'm talking about. He raps that dope.
Drop all that jealousy, that shit is gonna hurt you. Quit giving energy to ones that don't deserve you. And loyalty deserves you. And tell the fucking truth even when it hurts you.
When God said let there be light, he made Sean.
I forgot P. Diddy's name is also Sean. Sean Combs. Yo, how many Seans are there in this music game? Big Sean, Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Sean Carter, Jay-Z. Fuck. That one was fire though. That was a good track. I like the slow paced vibe of it, and it really didn't have like too much heavy on the bass side, so it gave it a different type of sound. Because all the other songs that go hard like that, they all have heavy bass so far on the album. All right, next we got Time In. This is 2088, so this is Jhené and Big Sean's like duo collaboration group / fucking relationship / not in a relationship / I hate her, she hates me / we fucking / we back together / we wearing matching Disney shit / whatever the fuck.
I just wanna put the time in. I just wanna put the time in. I just wanna spill everything that's on your mind. I just wanna put the time in. I just wanna put the time in. I just wanna put the time in.
Whoa. Stay in your lane, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get that they're like a singing group, but stay in your fucking lane, Sean. Them high notes isn't for you, dawg.
You been on the way for an hour, but you only stayed 25 away. But losing a lover and a friend is like going through 2 funerals. That's my worst habit.
Losing a lover and a friend like going through 2 funerals. That shit's the realest shit I've ever fucking heard. I'm lying, but that is a good line though.
Quality people deserve quality time. And I just wanna put the time in.
Yo, this is fire. I like it. I want to put the time in. That might be repeating a little bit too much for me. It's really hard to get a feature for 2088 because their whole point is like their boyfriend and girlfriend and they're singing to and with each other. But yeah, definitely not the strongest singer of all time, Big Sean.
Sip like knowledge and like money. I can't fuck with money hungry hoes out here that's living scummy.
You know, it's a good song. You can obviously tell it. They wrote it with the intention of being listened to, like when you're vibing, when you're trying to like get in bed with somebody, because it's repeating. Doesn't really take too much energy or thought process to listen to, because there's not really any lyrics other than I want to put the time in, other than the one verse. It's a little bit too repeating for me, but I get what they were doing with it, so I can't really knock it too much, you know? Yo, that's tight right there. That little production. We're gonna hear it again, but the way like it had the hi-hat hit and it had like the snare kick hit, but then they reversed it and then it was like the snare kick reverse. That's fire. Man. And they reverse. That's tight.
Issues bleeding over from my past life. The days are getting shorter, I notice. Seems like time is moving fast forward while I'm in slow motion. I dodged the cell, but still locked on the cell. I never thought I'd see the day my mom wouldn't agree with Oprah and Gail.
But he said I dodged the cell, but I'm still locked in on a cell. Like, this is my prison now. You know, that's tight.
But niggas not gon' forget about me like niggas forgot about how Harriet was supposed to be on top of that $20. Straight up. Dog, my life.
Yo, they did forget, like they were talking about for some time, putting Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill, like replacing one of, I forgot, I don't know who's on the 20. Jackson? I know who's not on the $20 bill, Alexander Hamilton, because he is the $10 founding father without a, but yo, they were talking about like putting her on the, and then all of a sudden, like that shit just fell off the map. Like the idea of putting her just like dropped off the grid, you know what I'm saying?
Pursuit of happiness, I had to prove it. To care about is plugging friends and fam, that's it. And being the winning shot while I'm triple team for the chip. And I'ma let my whole mo go. Best linen, set my bitch down like she yo go. No, when Reaper say it's time to go, I'ma say no.
That track was tight. It's not gonna be a bounce, it's not gonna be a vibe, not something you listen to all the time because it has like a slower demeanor. The beat's not really like anything too crazy you're vibing with. But he's saying, again, he's saying real shit, and he's using his pen, and he's using it to the best of his ability on this track as well.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look.
Sounds like a cinematic score whenever like a boss is coming up, or like a really intense scene in a movie, like in The Mummy. It sounds like the score is like coming up to that level of intensity.
So these bitches who the baddest. Squad run the Atlas. Yeah.
Squad run the Atlas, like squad running the world. See, just the way he has to saying those things. But I like that the beat, like the actual like melodic portion, those horns, I like that it's slow compared to the hi-hat is fucking crazy fast, and the 808 is like crazy quick. It's dope. It gives it like that good vibe.
Look, I can't take it easy, I don't know how. I seen that look in your eyes that one Kanan gave Abel. She gon' hit, bro, this that 4822. No turned up with my team in the huddle, it's a mosh pit.
Wow. So turned up that when my team in the huddle like congregated, it's a mosh pit. That's tight. And then that Cain and Abel line is fire as well.
Niggas be praying on my downfall cause they going through it. Tried to improve myself so much, it's been a while to I admit it. So I'ma go so fucking hard, these hoes won't forget it. Yeah, it's time to show these bitches who the baddest.
As been said before, Eminem said it. He talked about like he's reigning like reign like a king, but reign like downfall. I forgot what song it was on.
Ride a big body, she got a big body, she riding me properly. I hit her twice and she ready to die for me. I switch it up just to break the monotony. My whole life you talk.
That flow that he does, that like that triplet rhyme scheme, he does it better than most. It doesn't sound as repetitive or as boring. He fluctuates the tone of his voice to make it sound like you're like kind of on a roller coaster. Like every time, it's fire.
Can't build less, we building a brand. I'm going all money in with my bros like I'm nipping Black Sam. Back the fuck back, you in my entrance. I heard you keep what you love that's valuable inside your safe. I keep mine inside my heart. I guess we value different things. I make all my haters proud.
You keep that fucking value, like your valuables, your values inside the safe, like material objects. You keep them from being stolen. Mine, I keep them in my heart because what I value is my energy and my time and my patience and my mental. We must just value different things. That's fire. Yo, this fucking song was tight. Like this beat was the most menacing of the ones that I've heard so far. And it sounds like it's got that grandiose style. Like he's saying he's the baddest. He's saying he's the best. And the sound sounds like that. That's tight. I like this track. All right, next we got Don Life featuring that boy Lil Wayne. I've never really been a Wayne head, but I can respect his simile and metaphor game. He's really the one that brought it to the forefront in the way that he did.
No negotiation, this is world domination. You can't fill the trophy cases up with nominations. I'm the Alpha Omega, that mean you can't replace us.
You can't fill the case up with just nominations. You gotta win, you gotta be the one on top. That's fire.
This shit blood, flesh, bone. Can't catch me, I skate to my destiny. Touch me, tease me, please me, just don't test me. I'm the bar, my weight up, you can't press me. Legendary bloodline, my ancestry. Ooh, I'm devoted and hated. I recoded the matrix, I just loaded the bases, and you know I'ma make it.
I just loaded the bases, and you know I'm gonna make a hit. Like he loaded the bases because all that pressure was on him from not putting an album out for like what feels like 5 years, 6 years. I don't think it's that long, but it's been a minute. And then I recoded the Matrix. Like this is all just a simulation. He recoded and made his Matrix life, made it to what he wanted. It's tight. There it is.
I've been having conversations.
Yo, that's so funny. It's so like, it's dope that is Lil Wayne's like call signature thing. Like, you know he's hopping on the track whenever you hear the fucking lighter. That's dope. Love that for him.
With the constellation, we keep the shit between us just like a doctor-patient.
Big Sean's like rapping style is like Lil Wayne's rapping style 2.0. He's the one running with the baton. He passed from Lil Wayne. Like right here, we keep the shit between us just like a doctor-patient, having conversations with the constellations. First off, that's not a bar from Lil Wayne. Lupe Fiasco said that on his last album, specifically the song Wave Files. Have a conversation with the constellations. Why you navigate the haters? Black baby alligator betas. Supposed to do greater with all of your alphas and betas and minors and majors. We were so busy just trying to shine. You should have been trying to save us. Dead slaves talking to the stars. Like, why did you navigate the fucking slave ships? I'm gonna wanna break down every bar on this song because Lil Wayne is gonna have a bar every single bar. Like that's how clever he is with his lines. But I can't break them all down. Just know that I'm catching them because they're not the most complex bars. They're easy to catch, but I just can't break everyone down.
I'ma take my fucking chances, I'm a lucky bastard. My heart race till it catch up to who is running after. Oh my gosh, I'm gone. I'm on a planet I run on. I make plans to get away and in the morning I be gone. Man, I'm mind fuck, no foreplay. Brainwash my thoughts fade. Brainstorm, I storm chase. Guilty conscience, no court date. Lil Tunch.
Lil Wayne's fire. Like his wordplay that he has is dope. He's like the king of that originally. He's the one that started that wordplay shit for the most part. We got the last track on the album, but Dom Kennedy. Yo, Dom Kennedy, LA rapper. He goes fucking hard. My Type of Party, like you probably heard that song, but that song I Ball or We Ball with Kendrick Lamar, 5.0 Conversations, everything about that album that I'm talking about is fire.
Look at all the souls I saved.
I give her more game than problems, she love how I coach her. Under unrealistic measures is the only way you can measure who's chosen. I realize my mind frame is too big for the portrait. That's why I'm steady.
My mind frame is too big for the portrait. You put pictures inside of her frames, and I give her more game than problems that she loves when I coach her, like coach the game. That's fire, dog.
How narcissistic you think I am? You think I did when I didn't? You think I paid for everything and didn't pay attention like my head is as big as my name? They tell me you amazing, I say no, God amazing.
Look at all the souls I saved.
This beat is not your traditional type of beat. He's not even rapping. He's rapping on beat, but it's not the normal type of four beat pattern that you're used to. He's more like talking. He's kind of got like that Nipsey Hussle flow right now where he's talking over the beat. That is dope, because Dom Kennedy, that's how he raps too. He talks over the beat.
You gotta understand if they don't see where you coming from or if they small-minded and not thinking that's enough for all of us to get it. That's why it's important to be your own boss. To some capacity, you know, put yourself in control through the ups and downs.
Didn't this is what I said. He's been saying this the entire album. Like everything, he's wrapping it up right here, saying it for you again. Like, be your own boss. Fulfill your own destiny. Don't wait for destiny to come to you, because it's only gonna come so far. You have to go get it eventually. Shit don't just land in your lap. I didn't end up with 122,000 subscribers out of nowhere. I fucking grinded. And even then, I feel like I still gotta grind even more because there's people who are passing me. And I'm competitive as fuck, and I don't like people to be passing me.
You gotta rise the fuck up. Show them who you are, man. You ain't gonna give me away, okay, cool, I'ma make a way, feel me?
Look at all the roads I paved.
Ain't no mistakes, ain't no regrets.
Alright, fine. Like, that's a perfect outro song. It just sounds like an outro song. Like, we're wrapping up the entire album. We're happy that the music's there. The horns are bright. The fucking beat is like happy. The beat's bright. Sounds very celebratory. Like, it's the perfect ending track. I wish Dom Kennedy actually had a verse, but either way, it's fire. Yo. Shit was dope, son. That album it's everything that I expected it to be and more. I mean, I wouldn't say and more because I expected a very high level album because that's what he delivered on the last album, was very high level. So I think he delivered. I mean, it had a lot of features, but the features didn't seem like they were there. They didn't seem like they were crutches. It seemed like the features were there for specific reasons. It wasn't just a lot of filler features. The feature was there because it needed to be there. It was supposed to be there. That was my one concern, was that too feature heavy. Maybe not that great of an album, but it's an amazing album. So yo, that's the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked it, please consider liking and leaving a comment down below. Follow your boy on Instagram and on Twitter at TheThirdErnest, just like the channel. Links are down in the description. Hit up the Discord, also down in the description. And that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody's time. And like I always say at the end of all of my videos, go out there in the world, love and care for one another, love and care for each other. And I'll catch everybody on the next video. Peace.